Hello, everyone. I'm Donna Nelson, the founder of the Adopt a Single Mom Project and Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas. Welcome. This is our first Facebook Live officially kicking off the 2019 Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas gift drive, where we raise funds to gift working single moms here in Northeastern Pennsylvania who are in the gap. These are the moms that are above the poverty level. They're the moms who are raising their kids often alone, feeling isolated, especially during the holidays, and maybe feeling very lonely as well. So we wanted to support them. So this is our third annual Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas project. For those of you who are new to us, welcome. Please tag a single mom friend, tag somebody who you know knows a single mom, or someone who is passionate about supporting women and children in our community, especially here in Northeastern Pennsylvania, where is our base for the Adopt a Single Mom project. So again, for those of you who are new to us, this is the third year that we're doing this. The Adopt a Single Mom project got started as a Christmas drive 3 Christmases ago, when I decided that I wanted to gift the working single moms who were those moms who were like me as I was raising my 2 kids. I have 2 boys. One is now 24. My youngest son, Lucas, passed away when he was 3, and that was in 2010. So I know from lived experience what it is like to be a working single mom. And we want to, through part of the Adopt a Single Mom initiative, to show these single moms that they're not alone. These are the women in our community who are engaged in our community. They're the moms who are working often 2 jobs. They have their kids involved in multiple activities. These moms are involved in multiple activities to support our civic good, as well as to promote our communities. And we just want to let them know that they're not alone, despite the fact that the community does not recognize this group of moms as having a need. Many of our single moms, and statistically, this is true, often kiddos with a special need are home to a single mom. I found that out with my second son, who was born with a disability. His doctor had mentioned that to me. So these moms need extra care. And when I say extra care, meaning that they know that someone sees them and notices them. So our mission here at the Adopt a Single Mom Project is to support these single moms, to help empower them to really live their best life by helping fill the gaps that are typical to the working single mom population, by providing them with resources and unique social and emotional support experiences throughout the year. And that's what we've done since we started in 2017. And you can learn more about us at adoptasinglemom.org. You can learn about our Christmas drive at adoptasinglemom.org as well. At the top of the page, you'll see a green tab labeled Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas 2019. And when you click on that, it'll take you right to our Christmas page, where you can learn about donating, nominating a mom, and volunteering with us this year. So our Christmas drive is actually going until December 18th this year. The deadline for nominating a working single mom is December 15th. If you're a working single mom and you're listening to this and you live here in Northeastern Pennsylvania, we want you to nominate yourself. Don't wait around for somebody else to think of you. Provide the love for yourself by nominating yourself by going to adoptasinglemom.org. And if you know a working single mom, maybe she works with you, or she's your sister, or some other connection, because we all know them, please nominate her. It's a very simple application. It only takes a few minutes. We want to hear a little bit about her story, and then we're going to shop for her and hand deliver the gifts. So every year we raise $100 for each mom. And then we shop for her and we hand deliver them the week before Christmas. So it can be a surprise because you've nominated her and then she won't know, or you could tell her, or you can nominate yourself and then you know they're coming. So thank you all you guys for watching. Please share it out and tag a friend. Share it on your timeline. If you're seeing this on some other social media other than Facebook, we're going to do these lives every night on the Adopt a Single Mom page on Facebook so that you can follow along. So what else do I want to tell you about the Christmas drive? So every night we're going to be sharing some profiles of these moms who have been nominated, and you're going to get to hear some of the stories. But I wanted to, so our goal this year is to be able to gift 100 working single moms here in Northeastern Pennsylvania. So that means we have to raise $10,000, which is why I keep saying, please share this, not only because we want to identify the moms so that we can gift them, but then of course we have to have the money to be able to do that. So, and this is all grassroots volunteer organization, if someone is wondering how all of this happens. So many of our moms that have been part of our organization for the last 2+ years are volunteering with us to help further our mission, because they know how important it is to be supported, and they want to be part of furthering that and supporting new moms who are coming in and need that. So that's exciting for us, and we honestly knew that was what was going to happen because we just love supporting each other, and the whole sisterhood and, you know, that sense of community is just super important to all of our well-being. So we're grateful for that. What was the other thing that I was starting to say on that path? Because I see you ladies on here and you know how to read my mind, so get me back on track. Talking about the 100, our goal of gifting 100 moms. And then, so of course we need to raise that money. So if you know of an organization that might want to do a small fundraiser or a big fundraiser for us, please PM me, tag them below, something so that we can meet them. You can donate any amount when you go onto adoptasinglemom.org and then the Christmas link. And then you can sign up there to volunteer as well, and then in any capacity that you want. We do have a volunteer orientation coming up on December 5th. It's in Lackawanna County, and so if you're interested in volunteering, you will need to be in attendance to that to volunteer with us, at least for the Christmas drive. So those are some of the things that are coming out. Now let me tell you a little bit about what actually is already happened this year. I mean, I'm a little behind over the last 2 years of actually getting this kicked off and sharing the mom stories and asking for donations and things like that. And again, it's all grassroots. We're just going to be sharing these stories and asking you to share it out, and asking for the community to make donations to help make it happen for these moms to have gifts under the tree, especially for her. And if you don't realize it, single moms often don't have gifts under the tree for herself unless she has paid for them and put them there, or given someone else the money to take her kiddos shopping for her, or told someone else what she wanted and then they take and go get money and get it for her. So she rarely ever has surprises under the tree for herself. And that's why we knew this was going to be a really important effort on our part to express, you know, our love and recognition and appreciation for all that these moms do through the year, often alone. So, so far we have 40 applications, which means that we need $4,000 already. I've scanned through the applications that we've received to make sure that the 40 that we have are moms who do qualify, and we've eliminated the ones that do not already as we're going through. So if you don't have a sense of what it's like in the single mom world, let me just tell you about some of the moms who we've received applications for already, that they've either nominated themselves by self-referring or someone has referred them. It's heartbreaking to me this year. I don't know why I feel so overwhelmed about the applications this year. I think in part is because I know so many of these moms because they've been part of our organization. We've either gifted them in the past or they've been part of our social network over the last year or two. But we have so many moms. I haven't counted them, but when I get a full count, I'm going to let you know what it is, who are widows. And, you know, I know we often don't think of single moms as being widows. We think about them being, I'm talking about the community at large, kind of the stigma, and maybe even kind of the norm, right? Is, you know, either being divorced or being abandoned, you know, by the kid's father, or them just not being in the picture. But so many of our moms that have either been around for the last couple of years and then these new ones that are applying are widows. Their husbands either dying from an accident, a drug overdose, or a health issue. So it's heartbreaking, you know, when these children are left behind and this woman is left behind in an unexpected situation. You know, we have moms that have been referred who, you know, their husbands have cheated on them and left with, you know, another woman and completely left the state, you know. And let me tell you, when that happens, if the father does not voluntarily pay child support, it's almost impossible to get it when they've left the state. Moms can't even afford to hire an attorney to even take care of that shit. So, Christian, and then of course we have, you know, the single moms who, you know, the dads have completely abandoned or never been part of the kids' lives. And that was the case for both of my kids. So that's very familiar and very common. We have a mom that has stage 4 breast cancer who has 3 kids. And we have a mom who's the father of her kids are not involved because he's been incarcerated their entire life. So it's all kinds of stories, situations that these single moms are in that we're being referred this year that seem harder. I mean, harder. They're heavier than some of the mom stories that we've had in the past. So here's where we are right now. So last year, we gifted 40 moms. We raised a little over $4,000 to be able to do that because we raise $100 for each mom. We're already at 40 moms. Now, I'm really pumped about that because we want to gift 100 moms this year. And I'm confident that we'll get 100 moms referred to us. I was at a conference today and I rallied every agency there to refer moms to us, whether it's their coworkers or their clients, the consumers of their agencies, whatever it was. And we're just doing a better job of doing outreach. So please keep sharing this out and referring your coworkers who are single moms, and so on and so forth. So, and sharing it at your hair salon and wherever you're going, just talk about it because everybody knows a working single mom who is struggling in some way. And maybe she's not struggling financially, but she's struggling doing it alone, feeling isolated because there's not really a working single mom community until the Adopt a Single Mom project came along as a place for these moms, us moms, to come together in support of one another. It is really unique in the community, and we need more moms to know about it so that they can get this social and emotional support that they need to help them on their journey with moms who have either already been through it or moms who are on it. It's very comforting. Okay, so we have a lot of incredible situations that of these 40 applications, these moms really need support. We have a mom that I remember in her profile was shared that she's a widow and she's about to lose the family home where her and her children have all these memories of her husband who is passed. Peoples, this is hard shit. Like, it's hard, you know, going from two incomes to one income in Northeastern Pennsylvania. You know, the conference I was at today, you know, we were talking about, you know, living wages and how hard it is, you know, because it's hard to get a living wage here, even with a college degree, depending on the field of your degree. I have a psychology degree. It pays $15 an hour. Stop the madness. Who's living on that? You know, it's crazy. So having a living wage as a single mom, as the sole provider, and just in case you didn't know, only 1/3 of single moms receive child support. And there's lots of different reasons for that, some of which I just mentioned. The kid's father's incarcerated. There's no child support. He left the state and chooses not to pay. There's no child support. She makes more money than he does. And the way the system is so ass backwards, the court says, according to the guidelines, he doesn't have to pay child support. A widow, there's no one there to get child support from. He's deceased. So there's no child support in so many of these scenarios for a variety of different reasons. So we need to stop thinking that there's a father somewhere that is or should be taking care of his kids, because that's not always the case. And then, shit, what was the other thing that I wanted to say? So I have notes that I don't look at. And then, but I wanted to share also the 5 biggest challenges that face single moms. And in Northeastern, not Northeastern Pennsylvania, because that's a lot of counties, but just between Luzerne County, where I live, and Lackawanna County, the 2 bigger counties where research has been done on this stuff, is there are more than 14,000 single mom households between these 2 counties. More than 7,600 of those are single moms who are working and are above the poverty level and don't qualify for any assistance programs or subsidies, support services from the community because of that. Again, that's another reason why the Adopt a Single Mom Project has been formed, because there's no support services and system in place to support these moms on any level. So, and so 7,600 single moms who are working, and it's a growing number, are not getting the support and care that they need. So we want to show them the love at Christmas time by buying her presents. So please make a donation to help us do that and reach our 100 mom goal this year. The 5 biggest challenges for working single moms in our area. And the first one is, and really the biggest that holds them back even financially, is affordable and safe childcare. I can't even tell you how many moms on their applications, moms we have conversations with, that can't work the hours that they want or pick up that second job on the weekend or late at night because of lack of childcare in this area. Now, everybody knows this is a problem. I'm not quite sure why it hasn't been fixed yet. There's no shortage of facilities to put child care centers. So, but nonetheless, this is a real life challenge for single moms. And then the second one is affordable housing. We have plenty of moms who are part of the Adopt a Single Mom Project group who live with family because affordable housing does not exist in this area. Okay, so let's just say affordable housing, whatever that is, if we compare it nationally, right? The job market does not match the housing market. unless a mom works 3 jobs. And plenty of our moms do that to afford the housing that they're in. And there's lots of sacrifices that go along with that. The third thing is sustainable living wages, which I just hit on, right? So sustainable living wages is a challenge in this area as well. So these are all the things that we know are gaps for the working single mom that we at the Adopt a Single Mom Project are working to get resources and do the advocacy to support and fix these challenges, to fill these gaps so that these moms can thrive and be as independent and as sustainable as possible on their own, the way that they want to be. Nobody wants to be dependent on family or a system or a subsidy. Okay, so then the fourth thing is jobs with flex time. We just had this conversation at Mom's Night Out a couple of nights ago. What the F? Because this is the 21st century. People work from home. Unless you're on an assembly line, and even if you are in all of the manufacturing and everything that we have in this area, flex time should not really be that big of a deal. You know, in fact, offices have kind of administrative roles have less flex time, where it's easy to do flex time, than most of the manufacturing facilities. They have more flex time than even those jobs where they're actually production, right, than the places that actually could do it very easily. So there's some things that are a bit archaic. Okay, so that's 4. Number 5 is transportation. Transportation is an issue when you don't have a car. And you know what? Some of our moms that we've met over the last few years, their cars have been repossessed because their husband abandoned the family and they've not made the car payment, and the mom didn't know that till somebody comes and tows the car away. Or whatever other issues, right? So, and because public transportation in this area is horrendous, particularly when you're trying to tow kids to daycare on a bus. So anyway, so hey Tara, we haven't met, welcome. So, and then the 6th thing, which we've already said probably at the very beginning if you weren't with us, is lack of meaningful social and emotional support, which leaves moms feeling isolated and lonely and depressed. I hear this all the time. When one of our moms goes silent, I already know what's going on. There's either a man involved, lost a job, or some other shit that's got them really down. And it's important for us to reach out to them and see what's going on. So, but as a single mom, because there's not this sense of community, it's easy to be isolated and feel lonely when there's nowhere to go for support. So those are the 6 things that keep single moms struggling. And we want to help fill those gaps. And one small way that we can do that, just to help them, make them feel a little bit better this time of year, is surprise her with some great gifts under the tree this Christmas. So if you'll please share out this video, tag a friend, tag a single mom, so that people can learn about what we're doing here at the Adopt a Single Mom Project, especially for our Christmas drive, so we can hit our goal of gifting 100 moms this year. But right now we have 40 applications, which means we need $4,000 to gift the moms that are already in the pipeline. So please come back every night here on the Adopt a Single Mom page, starting again tomorrow. I'm going to be honest, the time is just going to be random because I have work and I have a lot of community events, and so it just kind of depends on where I can fit it in with all this stuff. I like doing them later at night. It seems like people are kind of settled in a little bit more so they can plug in, but it might be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But every day I'm going to be on here telling you about these moms in our community that need our support, that we want to gift this year, and then how you can do that. What we have learned over the prior 2 Christmases is that very often people connect with the story of the mom family. And sometimes we're sharing her name anonymously. So, we're just making up a name because she's asked us not to share the exact town that she's from or her exact name, and certainly not the names of her children. We will never do that. So unless Christian is on here and then he exposes himself. So, but anyway, so we do it as anonymously as requested, and then so that you can get an idea of what's going on with these moms and maybe connect with a story that you feel drawn to make a donation to or get involved to volunteer with us. So we're a year-round organization. We're all full in for our Christmas drive now, but if it sounds like something that you're drawn to, that you would love to be part of, either as a single mom, volunteering, or being part of our organization, just to hang out with us throughout the year, we would love to have you. And anybody else that wants to volunteer throughout the year. So, and if you didn't hear in our events section, oh wait, I don't think I do have that there actually, but December 5th, if you're interested in volunteering through the Christmas drive, December 5th is our orientation for volunteering with us through Christmas. And when you go on the Adopt a Single Mom page and then click on the green Christmas 2019 tab, there's a link there to volunteer if you want to come join us and have some fun. All right, I'm going to get off now so it's not too long, so that hopefully when you're sharing this out, someone will actually listen to it. And then we'll see you here sometime tomorrow as we kick off some of the specific stories of the moms in our area. And please keep referring. Thank you guys. Love you.